attorney for protectmyidea.com.au. So people often ask me, how do I protect my idea? So the way to protect your idea is via a patent. And there's a number of steps in getting a patent in Australia and around the world. So the process typically starts with a provisional patent application. That's a single application in Australia. It has a 12-month life and it gives you an international claim to the idea for the 12-month period. So what does that mean? So basically it means that that's step one. And within the 12-month period, you need to take step two, which is filing a complete patent application in the countries where you need to get a patent. So there's no such thing as a worldwide patent. It's on a country-by-country basis. So what that means is you take step two in your major commercial countries. So most of my clients would file in Australia, the USA, the UK, China, that sort of thing. And when you file those complete applications, they get dated back to the filing date of your provisional application. So that's how you take advantage of that international claim. Commercially, what it looks like is you file the provisional and then you can start commercializing the idea however you wish, whether you wish to develop the idea further or if you want to take the product out into the market, you can do that with patent protection pending. Okay, and then you just take the process step by step by filing that complete application within the 12-month period. Each of those complete applications down the track will get examined to see if your invention is patentable. There's two main requirements for your invention to be patentable. So one is it has to be novel or new, which means it has to be new in light of any publication or any use anywhere in the world before your earliest filing date. So your earliest filing date in this case would be the provisional patent application. And the second requirement is it has to be inventive, which means the invention that you have has to be different from what's been done before in a way which is not obvious to a skilled person. So that's a subjective test, so it depends on what the skilled person would regard as being obvious in this particular field, and it is something that's usually can be overcome by a good argument. So in terms of examination and timeline, examination of patent applications usually don't happen until after a few years after you file the complete application. And the reason for this is because the examination queue is very long. There's a lot of patent applications that are filed around the world. In Australia, for example, examination won't happen until around 4 to 5 years down the track. And in the USA, it's probably between 2 to 3 years. So commercially, what it looks like is you just keep the patent pending in the background and you just commercialize the invention as you can. And having the filed patent application is usually enough to deter your competition from copying what you have. And what I mean by this is if you put yourself in their shoes and you see there's a good product out there and there's a patent pending on it, then in the vast majority of cases, you probably wouldn't spend any time or money trying to develop a similar thing. That would just be a waste of your time. And so you want to be in the position of the IP holder and have the patent pending for your product. And so down the track, the patent will hopefully get granted. So hopefully we'll find something new and inventive about your product. And what you'll find, and what I found in my experience, is that the patent application process works for you pretty much from day one. Once you file the application, it provides an effective deterrent against people copying your product, and typically that's enough in Australia. Infringement is quite rare in Australia. It's very rare for people or companies to go to court for any patent infringement, so having that filed patent application is typically enough to deter your competition, and that's how you take advantage of that patent process, and that's how you protect your idea.